Right, welcome back to Honest Muscle. It's been fucking ages again since we've done a video.
It has, yeah, unfortunately.
We've been busy with just life. Anyway, long story short, it's now that time where I'm finally back in prep for my next bodybuilding show. Last time I competed was in 2022 October, so my next show is now going to be, I've got two shows that are in October 2024. So I just double checked it, I had to check myself. It's basically an 18-week prep. So yeah, if I just quickly go through the dates. We've got WNBF on the 6th of October, and then we've got UK DFBA on the 12th and 13th. I don't really know why it says that, but it's probably going to be one or the other day. I don't know which date. So I'm definitely going to do a men's physique show. So WNBF, I'm going to do men's physique. And then UK DFBA, we'll see a bit closer to the time how I'm feeling. The only reason I say that is because I did do classic last time and I wanted to do classic again, but I don't feel that confident about my legs. I didn't look too bad last time, but I want to be competitive. I want to be in the top 3 at least. And you've got to be realistic with yourself when it comes to bodybuilding. You don't want to waste your time going for a long prep just to
keep yourself, basically.
Be overlooked as well, and just you go on the stage and everyone's just making you look shit. I just don't need that. Whereas in men's physique, I'm more likely to be a standout. So
you've always done well in the men's physique anyway. The last time you did it, you were quite close to winning. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Overall, I mean,
for me, in men's physique, condition's always been what's let me down, which just basically means how lean you are. I need to get leaner this time, basically. I should have probably given myself an extra 2 weeks, I think, but we'll still do it. I'll do what I need to do to get ripped in time. If it means I need to be a little bit aggressive earlier on in the prep, then so be it. That's what I need to do, as long as I manage it correctly. I know my body quite well. I know what I can get away with. And I know how and when to push. Like when it comes to kind of pushing actual body weight quickly. As long as I can retain my performance, I know I'm doing okay. Performance is inevitably going to drop a little bit. But we're going to maintain as much as we can. I'm hoping legs will maintain, usually does in terms of performance. Pull should maintain. Pressing's obviously going to get weaker because you just lose your leverages a little bit, because you lose stability just because you get lighter.
Yeah, you just got to pretend like you're still on the same training and your weights are still the same. That's all you can do really until it actually is getting unbearable. It's like, you know what, now I have to slightly drop the weight a bit and then still keep the reps as high as possible.
Exactly, and not let that get in your head either. When it happens, it happens. You don't get angry about it. It is what it is. It's a fact. It's a fact of prep. Like, you're going to lose some strength. So yeah, I'm more than ready for that. Keep technique the same. Make sure you're still feeling the muscles work. Still push. I'm still going to train to failure pretty much. I might. That's depends on the exercise. If it's like a squat, for example. And it's something that's going to cause a shitload of, well, actually deadlift's probably the better example. If it's going to cause a crap load of fatigue to do that failure rep, I'm not going to do it. It's not worth it, because you've got to recover, and it's hard enough to do when you're in a surplus. So if you're in a deficit, you've got a problem. But yeah, anyway, point of this is I just want to give a bit of an update that we are now, I am now back in prep.
I'm not doing the competition, only Joe's doing this.
They did his diet phase last year.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a bitch thing for me to say, but I don't feel like my lifestyle, like the hours I do at work and trying to fit cardio in at the same time, I'd have to be a night owl pretty much to do it all, and I'm not doing that. So
yeah, and you have to really love it as well.
I do I like the idea of it, but at the same time, is it gonna mentally kill me? It probably will.
But that's why I say you have to really love it, because it's going to mentally kill a lot of people, but you have to
really bad.
Want it.
If I was doing a job I didn't mind, it'd be alright. But
yeah, the difference between him and me is I work from home. I sit on my bum all day, so I sit down all day, so I've got lots of time to just sit and recover. But yeah, so of course I'm going in as a vegan, plant-based bodybuilder. The whole point of me competing, or at least a big driver for me, is to show that. The whole point for me is to show that
no matter what your diet is, you can do it either way.
Yes.
Non-vegan or a vegan.
Yeah, it's not gonna hold me back. I'm there to prove that being plant-based is no disadvantage. We've been vegan now 8 years, and we've put on all this size, drug-free. I think, if we're being totally honest, it was in that first year of veganism was when you had a little dabble. just out of boredom, to be honest. But he never touched it since. And
that was I only did it for 10 weeks, and after that,
cycle.
Done. And then I actually and that's another topic anyway, but I will do another video about that. But
yeah. The only reason I brought it up is because I know people like to bring up the past. Oh, you did it, because we've always admitted it. It was just to bring that transparency back. Yeah, okay, technically for Dave, it's been probably 7 years of natural training. Big deal. 7 out of 8 years.
And after that, I'm not going to talk about it much. That's another topic. So yeah, I am going to do another video after this.
Yeah, so that's fine. So anyway, plant-based going in. I'm going to be looking to take some people down. If I don't, whatever. You've got to go in and do your best. I am genuinely excited for this prep. I feel like I put on quite a bit of mass in my back. I feel like my arms are growing a little bit, but they weren't really a weak point.
The upper body itself. Yeah, the upper body itself has definitely changed quite a lot in the last 2 years, I would say, just from watching you. And you obviously you see yourself all the time. I see you as well at the gym, but like I don't live with you anymore, so yeah, I do notice these things. So,
and you'll see as well. I'm going to put footage over the top, just a little bit of posing from this morning. I'm doing classic poses. I'm doing not even classics, just bodybuilding poses, but I like to do bodybuilding poses to check in with myself. That's another thing, is I ain't got a coach. I'm going self-coach again. But I like to check in with myself doing bodybuilding poses as well as men's physique, just because I feel like it tells you more what your condition's saying. There's more angles to look at the muscles when you do the bodybuilding rounds compared to men's physique. Men's physique's just literally quarter turns, and it's just your upper body. I like to look at my legs to see what's going on as well. I train my legs just like a bodybuilder would, so I still like to see that. And like I said, I think for me, as a bodybuilder, my weak spot is my hamstrings, so that's what puts me off classic a little bit, because I just feel like they need to be much bigger. Might not hold me back. Like I said, I may still do a classic show anyway, just for the fun of it.
I would say still do it anyway.
Yeah, so if I do it, UK DFBA will be the classic show, if I do it. But I'm definitely doing men's physique for the WMBF Supernaturals. That's the first show.
Yeah, you've always come close to winning overall, but in the second stage of it anyway. So just carry on doing that again.
Yeah, and when he says overall, he just means generally. He doesn't mean the overall,
because you've always been a top 3 or top 5.
Yeah, but I'm just correcting you because when people say the overall, that means you win your show, your class, and it means you also win all the others.
Yeah, I know. But so, like on the actual final stage before the overalls, you've always come close, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I've top 3'd in all my qualifiers. I also messed up my winning show last time because I messed up my peaks. But so again, like I'm going in self-coached. I think it's worth mentioning that. Just I feel like I know my body well enough. I was thinking of getting a coach this time, but I also just feel like, you know what? Part of the fun is to deal with it all myself. I don't really mind it, and I feel like last time I gathered enough data to understand what to and what not to do in terms of peaking. I think I overcomplicated it. I'm not going to overcomplicate it this time. I'm not going to tell you my peaking strategies. I've already kind of got a plan. I'm going to go with it. I'm not going to second guess it, because I think that's where things go wrong. And it all depends as well on how lean I get. If you get lean enough, you can do a peaking strategy. If I don't get lean enough, I ain't going to do it. I'm just going to train like normal, to be honest, and just do the show, because I think that's when you ruin the look, right? Mm-hmm. The amount of times last time I was like lean and I did a posing session after the gym, I was happy with how I looked. I thought, I'll look good on stage. Yeah. And then I messed it up on stage.
Yeah, you learn after the show was over, because you see how full you get. Obviously not going to do exactly like that binge was.
Yeah.
It might have been a little bit too much, but you saw what you
I binged too close to the show, so like I didn't binge anyway. Binge is not the right word. I carb loaded, so I ate lots of foods I should be eating, but I ate too close to the show, and it gave me a bit of stomach distress, I guess. And my digestion was messed up. But if I'd done that a few days earlier, that would have been out of the way, and I would still come in looking really good. But I blew it, so I blew my midsection out, got a little bit of bloating.
No, but what I was saying was, when you did finish the show and then you were just eating what you wanted afterwards, it gives you an idea of what you could have got away with.
I thought you meant what went wrong.
No. I was on about in terms of after the show, like what you could have potentially got away with, because you'd be like, wow, the pump was just unreal after that.
Exactly, and that's the data gathering that you get from like just understanding how your body reacts to different foods and stuff. So, but yeah, like what Dave's saying is, after I finished my finals last time, I was a bit annoyed with what I'd done, with the result I had, how bad I peaked. So I just ate loads of crap, and then like 2 days into eating crap, I stopped, and then a day later, all my like like it all cleared out, and my abs were just back. They were really hard. Muscles were really hard. I was like, that was the look I needed on stage.
Yeah.
And actually, that happened after I had a right little binge as well. So you just need to give your body a chance.
Well, of course, you're not a binge to that extent, but you can kind of see what you can get away with.
Yeah, if you give your body time to digest it all, like days before, like not like what I did last time. I was eating I had the show on the Sunday, and then I was eating still into Saturday, and I was still eating on the Sunday. Like, what the hell was I doing? I have no idea. But I was in a weird mindset. Now I've kind of written down what I want to do, so won't be doing that again.
Well,
anyway,
we got a plan of action, and we're gonna win. Hopefully.
Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see what
you're gonna win. Hopefully, that's what I mean.
The thing is, like even men's physique now. I know it's getting a long video, but I don't care. I feel like it's warranted. You need it. We haven't been on for ages. Natural bodybuilding in general has got really, really competitive. Even men's physique is no longer just like these small guys in shorts. Trust me, and these are bodybuilders in shorts who know how to pose like a men's physique guy.
Yeah.
Like these are people that come in with really small waist, but they are still massive. Like they are huge. So I basically need to do the same thing. Learn to pose a little bit better, show my physique better. I don't think there's any shame now in doing men's physique. The men's physique boys are massive. They are really big. They're not small. And it's to do with proportion. End of the day. When I did men's physique in 2017, I came third in the country at the finals, and my physique back then, to be honest with you, in my opinion, is laughable. When I look back at it now, I'm like, I'm actually embarrassed that was me.
Compared to now,
look on the UK DFBA website, you can have a look. Go back to the UK DFBA International 2017 archives. You'll see me there in the top 5 or whatever it was for the men's physique. Look like I'm skinny, man. I look actually skinny. I don't look like I'm even holding that much muscle, but I came third. But my physique now, I don't know what would happen. You know, and,
if it was the same people back then, but you had the results now, you definitely would have won.
Yeah, exactly. But the problem is, everybody else has also got massive.
Everyone's always improving. Like everyone's learning all the time. Like everyone's always getting bigger and getting better shape. They're learning to pose properly. They have these coaches as well. And Joe's still doing it on his own. Which just you know. He still knows what he's doing. He knows how to do these poses now, so
yeah,
a lot better. And you've also had some poise from some people at gyms as well.
Yeah, it's to take advice from people. I'm always open-minded. It's the moment you think you know everything is when you stop progressing in every way, basically. Yeah. So, but obviously you need to take people's advice with a pinch of salt. Some people advise you, and it's the worst advice. You just have to be like, yeah.
Some people give you dog shit advice, but just be polite and just nod and then just walk away after. That's what you gotta do.
Smile and wave.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so the calibre of natural bodybuilding has really bloody come up, man. I get shocked when I look at the shows now. I'm just like, fucking hell, these guys have got big, and it makes me fucking think about, where am I going to be in this?
And you might not look bad next to them as you think.
No, hopefully not. Sometimes the stage can make them look bigger as well. If they've come in really hard to really lean, they will look bigger than they are. So if I stood next to them, I'm probably the same. But looking at them, it's quite intimidating before you're lean. When you're like me, I'm not like fat. I've started off my prep a little bit leaner.
I think you're in a better position. Yeah, you're in a better position this time.
So it should be okay. That's another thing. Was I wanted to give myself more time, but I'm actually leaner than last prep. So last prep I started at 97 kilograms. This prep I started at 94, which visually is quite a big difference. And also I'm definitely holding more muscle. So I'm genuinely leaner quite a bit than when I started last time. So the fact that I've given myself an extra couple of weeks to prep. Last time I did it in 16 weeks. Even this time, arguably, I probably should have given myself a bit more time, but I think it's going to be okay. I'm not going to overthink it. But yeah, starting lighter, starting leaner, definitely holding more muscle. So hopefully we can bring it in and get extra tight this time round. And yeah, we're gonna do the best we can. The caliber's come up, and that's a good thing because it means if you do win, it means more. If you win a show where the guys aren't even that big, it's not a laughing stock, but it's not as impressive, is it? It's so much more impressive to know that you've beaten other guys that are actually massive.
When they're
worth
the best of the best. They look like they're the best of the best, and you're there, and you compare quite. You can't get the word right, but
when you can actually stack.
You're on par with them, is what I meant to say. You know.
Yeah, when you're actually giving them a push, giving people a challenge. Even if I show up just to push people, I'll be alright with that. That's fine. I mean, I'm obviously going in because I want to win, but I want to at least know that I made people worry. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. You want to give them a challenge, you know, and obviously challenge them to win yourself.
Yeah. And I don't want people thinking that me being a vegan means there's nothing to worry about. There fucking is something to worry about, I'll tell you now.
The people that Joe talks to, when like the competitors last time, they get surprised that Joe was even plant-based, like vegan. Like, oh wow, he did a vegan. He's like, yeah, it shouldn't be a surprise. Like, it's easily like doable. Like nowadays, compared to 20 years ago. Yeah, 20 years ago it would have been a lot harder because there wasn't that much alternatives. But now there's plenty. There's no excuse.
Exactly.
You can do it quite easily.
Anyway, I've got nothing more to add. You?
No, this was all about you, this video, wasn't it?
It's all about me.
It's all about you.
Anyway, yeah, it's a bit of a long one, but I don't really care. I felt like there was a lot to cover. If you're interested in bodybuilding, you'll listen to it all. If you're not, it's not for you. Don't watch it. End of the day, I know why YouTube's not massive, but I also think it should be informative for the people that want to watch us. People who do actually follow, I know you'll be interested, so yeah, I think detail's good. Anyway, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel as well. It always helps a little bit. Yeah, we'll see you in the next video.
Please like, subscribe. Right, that's it.